The time has finally come. We're smoking the megalophobia. I would get into the tobacco here, but apparently it's undisclosed. I'd have to assume Nicaraguan because of asylum. What they do tell you is that this is 16 Robustos worth of tobacco, so that's pretty cool. The dry puff's interesting. It's like this beautiful border between like sandalwood and particle board. It's not bad, but not great. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, man. I got a little cut here though. So let's see how it smokes. All right, we finished the megalophobia, and I have to say, wow, crazy smoke. Definitely you have to keep an eye on it. That thing canoes like crazy. I mean, I was constantly having to touch it up and alter it a little bit just to make sure that thing kept burning clean. Otherwise, though, I would say I noticed it did break down in thirds, whether if that was intentional or not intentional. We got pictures up here of, let's just say the progression. You know, we'll go one picture, you know, just keep going along. I'm going to place the overall smoke time up here, which was 7 hours, 30 minutes roughly, and I took about an hour lunch. So I'm not counting the lunch. 7 hours and 30 minutes though. My God. What a great way to spend my day. First third does have this kind of like bitter cocoa, like almost like real like bitter fruit too. It's interesting. It's very faint. Getting into the second third, it actually starts getting real roasty. Like lots of that kind of like fresh toast, nuttiness, still wood and earth overall. But I did notice a transition, which was for something that big, I'll take it. The final third is really when things start dying down, when all that oil's really built up, and I found that like it just got very earthy, while the draw was still, I would say, at least for me, incredibly loose. I mean, this thing, I was constantly puffing on this thing trying to get a good puff off of it, but I would still say that this thing felt like it had less oil than the Lunatic 10x100. I feel like this thing was more approachable for some reason. Lunatic 10x100 had me all types of messed up. I'm still doing pretty good after that asylum. Hey, we're going to get into the final thoughts section here, and I have to say, my cutting style may not have been the best. I just took a razor blade and cut a square like in the middle, essentially, and that's where I smoked from. The wrapper on these seemed real brittle though, and I noticed that as I was smoking it, there was already like cracks forming, little divots, pieces peeling off. I'm like, you know, what can you expect? But I don't know if that played an overall role in the airflow, but it seems like the wrapper on these are very fragile. Overall speaking though, could this ever be a Noob cigar? Hell no. This is such a massive smoke. It's such a mountain to climb. It's a lot of work, and I'll be fair, I work in a humidor. I'm around tobacco all day. I've probably built up a little bit more of a tolerance than your casual noob. And I have to say, even this still has me feeling pretty damn good. I'm riding that nicotine nicely, but my God, I could see this messing people up horrible. And I've even seen a few people who had to stop halfway through and went, you know, I don't know why I did this. I want to do it for fun, and I am absolutely sick and green after half the cigar. I'm done. So it's like, I thought that's where I was going to land. Surprisingly, I smoked it all the way down, and I'm happy. But I gotta say, I cannot recommend this. This is a fun cigar if you're crazy like me and you like, I want stupid big cigar to have fun with. Awesome. If you're like, I just would maybe appreciate a bigger cigar. Maybe just go get yourself like a La Florida Dominicana, like one of the Diggers, or something in the Gordo format, or, I mean, they even make 770s and 880s, you know. Go there, but just do not come here unless you're ready to just climb that fucking mountain, because it is rough. But I don't really have much else to add. I mean, it's just the fact that it was a long smoke. It wasn't exactly blow you away flavorful, and it's hard to recommend this to anyone, seasoned or not seasoned smoker. I would really just say this is more for the morbidly curious smokers. But hey, thank you all for tuning in. Happy New Year's, by the way. This is going to be my release for January. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time.